What's up, family? Definitely gonna touch a nerve today. Yes, but something you've dealt with personally. And that's what people wasting stuff. Always wasting stuff. So therefore, I'm gonna title this one, what? 5 words. I hate people being wasteful. I hate people being wasteful. So when we talk about that, we're gonna use a word of the day, and that's gonna, as usual, I love to give you a word of the day. The word of the day gonna be squander. Look up the word of the day. You know what it means? To waste something, especially money and time, in a reckless and foolish manner. That's what squander means. It means, a person's being wasteful. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Especially every parent. Every parent definitely, they know, for example, let's say mom, dad washes the clothes, right? And they know it take every bit of 10 minutes to fold the clothes and put them up. But isn't it funny? Every parent knows, but when you told your son or your daughter to fold the clothes, it's 2 hours later and they still ain't finished. And you like, what the heck take you so long? You know what I'm saying? Because you know why? They got the TV on. They playing their video game. They on their cell phone. And they doing what? Squandering. They're doing nothing but wasting time. Remember what we said squander means? It means to be wasteful of something such as money and time in a reckless and foolish manner. That's what a lot of kids love to do. They love wasting time, like time ain't gonna move ahead. It's like an old saying my wife always said, time waits on no one. Now I know she ain't coined that statement. She heard it somewhere, read it somewhere, but it's true. Time waits on no one. While you're busy wasting time, time is moving ahead. I'm gonna give you a couple of stories. Watch this. Many years ago, a lot of people know how we always do an annual big cookout. And our big cookout is always right around our anniversary. So we always told people two things. The reason we're doing this big cookout is, for one, to get people together for something positive. Nobody had to die. Because you know how a lot of people, the only time you get to see family and friends when somebody died. So we will always tell people, we're doing this big cookout to get people together for a positive memory. Have some good times. The other reason is just so happens to be our anniversary, right? So anyway, let me get to the point. On this one particular cookout, right, I had a buddy, his name's Serge. Serge used to work for Pepsi. Serge I love this statement he said to me many years ago. He always used to tell me, yo man, you ain't got no business buying sodas. As long as I work for Pepsi, I don't want to ever see you buying sodas. If you need sodas, you come to me, I'll get you sodas. I don't never want to see you buy. I love that. That was cool. See, that's a friend, like they say. A friend indeed is a friend in need. A friend in need is a friend indeed, or something like that. But anyway, so on this particular cookout, Serge, he had dropped me off sodas for the cookout. That's a whole nother story, because it was funny the way he did it, man. He had me stressing for a minute, but he had came through like he said he would. But anyway, he dropped me off a pallet of sodas in my backyard. A pilot, yes. A pilot that you would take to the grocery store. How he did that, I don't know how, but he did. It was a pilot of sodas, like 5 feet high and across, like, wow. Now, this is the mistake that I made. Now, obviously, when we have our cookout, we make sure we never run out of food because we prep. We do stuff accordingly. We don't wait to the last minute to squander, to be wasteful, wasting time. No, we prep way ahead of time. But the big mistake I made is that pallet of sodas, now I had to break them down, and I made it easy on myself, at least I thought I was, and I put them right in my immediate back shed, which was right, my yard was smaller than this yard. But just imagine, this was the size of my yard, right? And this is the cookout, the grill and everything right there. I had the sodas right, soon as you open up my shed doors, bam, they was right there where anytime I had to get more sodas and I opened up the doors, anybody could see, ooh, that's a lot of sodas. He got enough sodas for a grocery store, right? But here go the mistake. Remember, title of the video, I hate people being wasteful. So anyway, while the cookout going on, like I said, we never run out of food. We don't drink alcohol, but we never run out of alcohol neither, because people bring it and we have leftovers. Snacks, candy, all that. We make sure we prep ahead of time that we don't gotta run out of nothing. I don't care how long the cookout going, we never run out. But anyway, do you know, because every time the sodas got low and I would open up the shed doors, people would see the sodas. So now people was doing what? Squandering. They was being wasteful. I'm walking around the cookout greeting people, I see a full can of soda here, a full can of soda here, a full can of soda over there, a full can of soda in my garage on my pool table, another one on the other side of the pool table, one on the threshold of the garage, another one over by the gate. On my front porch, soda's there. It all over soda, and they not even fully drank. It's like a sip. So now, I brought my daughters and them upstairs to the room, and I said, hey, listen, I'm getting tired of your friends and all them. They over here just wasting stuff, squander. Waste something, particularly money and time, in a reckless, foolish way. That's what squander means, right? So I told them, I said, listen, look, I'm not putting sodas out so quick, because kids was like, oh, there's no more grape sodas. I put them out later. So you got to make people have a need for stuff, because as long as they see it, they want to be wasteful. But anyway, I remember I told my daughters, I said, listen, I'm not putting no more sodas out for a while. They could drink water. They said, yeah, but we see you got a lot of sodas in the back shed. I said, I don't care. That was my big mistake, letting y'all see what I got. See, I told my daughters, I said, listen, here's the issue. They said, yeah, but Daddy, people said there's no more sodas out. That's why we was putting. I said, no, put them back. They could drink water. I said, I'm getting tired of them waiting. I said, it's been sodas all over this yard, in the front yard, in the garage and everything, everybody wasting stuff. I said, listen, here's my issue. I don't care if people, I said, if one of your friends want to drink 20 sodas, I don't have a problem with that. But drink them. Don't waste them. That's the problem I have. And you make sure you tell all your friends that. I don't care if you want to drink 20 sodas. I'll give you 20 sodas. I don't mind. I will give you 20 sodas, but you drink them, doggone it. Don't be freaking, I'm take a little, I don't want that, I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna take grape, let me taste the grape. Sunkist grape? I put that, let me taste the Welch's grape. Let me taste the root beer. Let me taste the cherry coke. You're just wasting stuff. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, let me say it one more time. I told my daughters, you get it through your friend's head. I'm not putting no more sodas out until I feel the need to. When I feel to. I said, there's sodas all over this yard. It is ridiculous how they are wasting stuff. But why are they wasting stuff? Because they see we have an abundance of stuff, so therefore they want to be wasteful. This is how people do. This is how people do. When they see that you got a lot of something, they feel like they could come there and waste your stuff. They could squander your stuff because they go, oh, they got enough. They could afford to waste this stuff because they got so much anyway. See, this is how people do. That's why you got to make them have the need for stuff, opposed to making it so easily for them, because they will waste your stuff. So when it got through their head, it's like, nah, Daddy, we get it. You right. I said, I know I'm right. I said, because yeah, like this says right here, I'm always right. But yeah, I had to let them know. Your friends ain't going to keep wasting stuff. Because see, that's how people would do in life. You know, how many people we know love to squander, like they said, time. People love to waste time. You know, you told somebody to pick you up at 2 o'clock. Here it is 1:30, and you call them and they ain't answering, or they taking their time. It's 1:50, and they tell me, oh, I'm leaving the house now, man. No, you should have been here. I got a saying I've always said, and that is, showing up early is actually on time. Being on time is doing the bare minimum. And being late is just not acceptable. So don't be wasteful. Don't squander. But you all know what I'm talking about. How many times you had your family or friend supposed to did something responsible for you, but they come with all their excuses and wasted time, making you late to something, or they promised they was going to do this, and then they don't call through with it, and you got to hear them about all their excuses about, well, you know, something came up. Nah, forget that. See, they're wasting your time. If you're going to waste my time, get the heck away from me. It's just that simple. I need to stay the heck away from you. I don't want to hear none of your excuses, because when the shoe was on the other foot and you needed me, I didn't give you no excuses. If I made a commitment or a promise to you, I stuck to it. And if something else did come up, that has to get done second. But I don't put that in front of you and be wasteful and neglectful. I'm gonna give you one more story about wasting time. This has to do with my daughter. She's gonna probably be upset with me on this one, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? We being funny, we making memories here. This when my daughter was younger, she was on the softball team. My younger
why you gotta throw her under the bus?
I throw her under the bus because she was getting me on my nerves.
But you love her.
I love the mess out of my daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. But I'm going to throw you up under the bus on this one. Anyway, this when she was doing her softball, right? This is my youngest daughter. They both was dominating. She wasn't one of the best on the team. She was the best on the team because that's how much I pushed them, right? But she had this thing at the time. Now, what grade would you say she was in at the time? She was probably in the 4th grade or something like that.
Yeah.
And she had this thing where she said, I always was on time. I never wasted her time. Every time she had a practice, a game, we was there early. Remember, what did I say? Showing up early is actually on time. Being on time doing the bare minimum. Showing up late is just not acceptable. So I always had her there earlier than the time she's supposed to be there. So she was always like, Daddy, I'm glad that you always have me here early, because the coach said if you show up late to practice or late to a game, that he gonna either bench you or he gonna sit you in the outfield. And I hate the outfield. My daughter, she was a pitcher, first base, second base. She was an all-around player, right? But watch this. Now, this has everything to do with her in softball, but then now this got to do with me and her. Every time we had to be somewhere, rather we was going shopping, another person's event or something, every time we'd be around the house, my daughter, the same daughter, she's sitting there watching TV on her phone, ain't doing nothing, just being what? Squandering, wasteful, ain't doing nothing productive, right? But meanwhile, I'm telling her, hey, we're going to be leaving by 12 o'clock, we're going to be out of here at 12 o'clock because we got to be there at 1, right? Every time we about to leave, just as we leaving out the door, she will always pull this. Oh, I got to go to the bathroom. I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, my stomach hurt. Oh, man. Oh, I got a bad stomach. I'm gonna be here for a while. It was almost as if my very own daughter was trying to make me late for something always. And I mean, she did this again and again and again. And I'm like, yo, Jada, I'm getting sick and tired of this. Every time we about to leave to go somewhere, that's the moment you gotta go to the bathroom. You was sitting here and watch TV for hours or on your phone doing nothing. But the moment we gotta leave out this door, now you want to pull this, I gotta go to the bathroom crap. Now we late to something. You're wasting my time. I'm tired of you doing this crap, right? So I told her, I said, you do this one more time. I'm telling you, one more time, I'm gonna fix your boat. Sure enough, what does she do? Always testing me, right? She did it again. Made us late to something. So I said, all right, no problem. I'm not gonna argue, nothing, just that. She had a big game coming up. See? What does the old saying go? Give a person a taste of their own medicine and they don't like it. So you see what I'm saying? She keep wasting my time, now I'm gonna waste her time. Remember what she said? The coach said, if you're late to practice or a game, he'll either bench you or put you in the outfield. She hates the outfield. She's a star player. So now, she had a game at 5 o'clock. I got off work, got home at 4 o'clock, plenty of time to make it on time to her game, right? As soon as I pull on the driveway, here she come running outside. Oh, Daddy, I'm glad you're home. I got my bag and everything. We can get ready to go now. I said, I got to go inside. I got to get something real quick, though. I'm a little hungry. I went inside. My wife made me a sandwich or whatever. I sat down. My daughter was like, Daddy, you can eat that on the way, cuz I just want to be early. I was like, yeah, but yo, at least let me wash my hands, wash up. I just got work. So next thing you know, it was 4:15. Finished my sandwich, and then she said, all right, Daddy, I'm gonna put all my stuff in the car. I said, yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna just get this stuff and be ready to go. Next thing you know, I was talking to Mommy sitting down, and I found something to do. I don't know what it was, but just make up anything. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta put this stuff in the garage or whatever. I found something to do. And next thing you know, it was 4:30. Remember, it's only a 15-minute ride to her game. So she's like, Daddy, come on, can we just leave? We got plenty of time, we can make it there. And I said, yeah, we're gonna make it, don't worry about it. Remember how she did me? Keep wasting my time. Remember what squander, the word of the day, squander, meaning waste, particularly time and money in a reckless and foolish way. That's what she kept doing to me, right? Remember I told her, I'm gonna fix your boat. Keep doing it. Do it to me one more time. I'm gonna do to you what you do to me. So now it's 4:30. Next thing you know, I said, oh yeah, Jay, we're gonna be on time. Don't worry about it. We got plenty of time. We got 15 minutes to get there. Next thing you know, I sat down at the table, and then it was 4:35. She's like, can we go now, please? Can we just go? We're gonna be late. And then I said, all right, come on. Started to get in the car, got in the car. It was 4:40. Just as I went to pull out the driveway, and I said, oh, my stomach. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, I gotta be right back. I went right back. I did what she do. I came back out of the house at 4:55. Now she was all, he's doing this on purpose. He's just trying to make me late. And I said, oh, so you don't like when someone squander your time. Remember, squander. To be wasteful, especially with money and time in a reckless and foolish way. I said, oh, so you don't like it when somebody wastes your time, right? You see, I got to go to the bathroom at the last minute, how you always do. You don't like it, do you? Anyway, we driving to the game. Boy, oh boy, I stopped at every light. The light was green. I was going slow and made it till it turned red. She was in the back all like, oh, yeah. He doing this on purpose. I know he's doing it on purpose. she was real animated, right? Sure enough, we got at the game, let's say 5:15. As soon as she got there, the coach sat on the side, on the bench. The next quarter came, inning, right? They say inning in baseball, softball. Then he put in the game because she's a star player. But he put her in the outfield. She was mad. They came back and won the game because my daughter, she's a star. But still, she was so upset with me. And all I kept reminding her is, when you squander my time, I'm going to squander your time. AKA, give a person a taste of their own medicine. They never like it. So all I would say to any and everyone out there, we all know how people love to waste your time. And they love to come with excuses when they waste your time. Like as if their excuse is gonna make it all right. No, your excuse just makes it that much worse, so don't play yourself. I don't wanna hear your excuses. Either you do what you say you was gonna do and stop wasting my time, or don't do it at all. I just don't need to deal with you. Be a more responsible person, opposed to an excuse person, always squandering, wasting time. Got anything you wanna
And
say?
if someone gives you the all their best, you do the same.
I love that. We both talked about it. See, what my wife was saying there, see, when you get older, see, when we was young, we thought everybody was your friend. You know, you used to say that, oh, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend. When you get older, you realize everybody not your doggone friend. I've said this many
That's
times
right.
before. Because another thing me and my wife love to do is, we don't particularly like dealing with other people. Not that we're hermits or nothing like that. That's definitely not the case. It's just that it's a statement my wife said many years ago, and we stand by it. Because we've seen it all too often. Like she said, when you're dealing with other people, they will disappoint you. See, the thing that we have with us is like, another reason we don't like dealing with other people, because we give our best, our time and our efforts. We give our best when dealing with others, but we don't particularly get their best in return. So therefore, I'd rather not. It's very hard to come around genuine people like yourself without the nonsense and not squandering, meaning being wasteful. Because like I said earlier, people love to waste your time and then put a excuse on top of wasting your time. Remember the other saying I used to always say? Maybe I'll do a video about that, where I always said, you can put it on a t-shirt. We don't make excuses. We make results.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you should do.